Because when you go to a restaurant, don't you wish you could be just sitting in the kitchen watching them make everything, learn all those little secrets, and find out how it is they make that dish that you go back for over and over and over again so perfectly? Well, there is a restaurant in town that takes the mystery out of the meal. Joining me now is Chef Gino of La Prima Donna restaurant. And you do something extremely unique. In my almost 6 years here on the show, I've never seen this or heard about this tableside. Yeah. So welcome to the show, first of all.
Thank you for having us. Thank you so much.
So you're already going to grind some meat right there.
Yeah, we're going to grind some tenderloin right on the table, and we're going to go ahead and use very lean, probably most lean, the leanest meat you can find. You don't want a lot of marbleization in here because you're not going to cook the meat. You see, it's going to go ahead and we're going to cure the meat with ingredients that we're going to put in it.
So you have to absolutely work to make our meal. This is not...
No, yeah. You know, it takes a lot of it. When preparation, the ingredients are always waiting, you know, right next to it. The whole stuff is always ready to do this, you know, any given time since we unlock the door. So, yes, it's all, you know, the process. We try to make the process as simple and as fast as possible.
So you mentioned you're using tenderloin.
That is correct.
What are we making in this?
Steak tartare.
Steak tartare.
Yep. Yeah, we went ahead, and one of the goals of the restaurant was to bring that lost art. It wasn't just a gimmick, but bring, you know, the tableside cooking. Not a lot of people are familiar with it, you know.
Where does it originate? I mean, is this like a...
It was very big from what we understand and all the research that we did in the 60s, 70s, maybe in the 80s, you know, it was common, you know. Then it just died. A lot of health reasons, a lot of also, you know, cost and ingredients, ways of doing things in general. And little by little, you know, it just disappeared. What we do is just chop a little bit of shallots and some anchovies, mix it up with the meat.
Okay.
Just like that.
I think anchovies, people sometimes go, oh, I don't want anchovies on my pizza, but you would be surprised how many recipes
and especially
it's used in.
It has an unbelievable value in here. I mean, it would not be a steak tartare without them.
No. The flavor is so subtle. In fact, I think Terry and I had a dressing last week on the show, and there was just this flavor in it. We thought, what is that? It tastes so good. And we kept asking the chef, you know, tell us other things. We couldn't put our finger on it. Finally, it was the anchovies.
You see, you mix a little bit of anchovies. What throws people off a little bit is that we use a little bit of ketchup in it. You know, very, and people are a little hesitant, like, you know,
what does that
ketchup.
do to the flavor?
Well, you see the bitterness of the anchovies, not bitterness, but the saltiness, the shallots, the lemon, the acidity of the lemon, a little bit of brandy. You see, it will make it a little too bitter, harsh, you know.
The flavors will just be too...
The sweet, just a little tablespoon of ketchup.
So it just
balances it all.
A little bit of a sweet.
The aftertaste, exactly. The aftertaste and the sweetness that it gives it is just unbelievable. And then, yes, a little bit of lemon, a little bit of brandy.
Well, it almost looks like this would be low in fat, too, because I didn't see a lot of marbling in that.
Not at all, and that's one thing you want to stay away when you do a steak tartare. Yes, once you cook it, it releases its own juices, and yes, you'll appreciate the marbleization on it. In here, you are not cooking it. You are eating it absolutely, completely raw. You are curing the meat, if you will.
Now, how long does that curing process take?
You know what? By the time I'm done with this, it will be ready to eat.
Is that right? Now... This is something from start to finish that you would do tableside?
That is correct.
Okay.
We started just as we would do it in the restaurant. Watch it, salt, because remember, you already have a little bit of anchovies in there.
How long has La Prima Donna been in business?
This is going to be our 6th Monday, month and a half.
Wow. So you're relatively new. I'm glad that we were able to showcase you here among the first.
I'm very happy to be here, and I must say it has been 6 glorious weeks, I must say.
Have you slept? Let me see. Do you have bags under your eyes?
Yes. You know, it hasn't been that hard, and because of our staff. I've been blessed with the wonderful staff in the front of the house, in the back of the house, of course. And they just are doing a fantastic job. The people are getting to know them very, very well. They're very personable. And I couldn't be happier with them. I really couldn't.
I'm going to have to get out there. I've never heard of this before. So this is how you would serve it.
You will serve it like this. And this is a bigger plate with a little bit of toast.
And this is traditional cuisine?
I wouldn't go as far as say traditional. you know, it's, if you do a little research, it's more like an Irish and an American dish more than European. However, the table side theme that we're doing is just perfect for it, and everybody would appreciate it.
Okay, so this is probably one of the favorites on
and
the
then
menu.
we'll just set a little bit of an egg yolk on top.
Okay.
And that will be the whole finished product.
Well, I cannot wait to see what you're going to make next. I'll let you put that egg yolk on top. It's just the yolk?
Just the yolk.
Okay. Well, I'll let you finish that up because you've got just about 10 seconds before you're done. And that's the way it's served. Voila.
Mix it up a little bit, put it on toast.
And spread it on there. It's like a pate almost.
Almost.
Or tartare.
You know, a raw pate.
It's not like a pate. It's really like a tartare. All right. Well, Chef Gino's going to stick around throughout the show. He's going to make us a little bit of pasta and show us some of his tips and tricks that he would be presenting tableside as well.